Hi, I'm on this video.
Hi, so today what we're going to be doing is I tweeted like a decade and 3 weeks ago about unpopular GD opinions. So this tweet has been sitting since like March 7th, so almost 2 weeks now. So a little bit overdue, but that's fine. And I have a friend with me here today to do the thing with me. Introduce yourself.
I'm npesta. Hi.
He's npesta, he's the PewDiePie Impossible Game speedrunner dude.
Yeah.
This is from npesta, who is a speedrunner. What is this game called? It's called an impossible game, isn't it?
So this is going to be interesting. Let's just start with the top one. Technical saying thinking space is the worst level that people consider raid-worthy. I actually
People
agree
consider
with this.
that raid-worthy?
I know! I genuinely do not understand why, but people are like, oh, when is thinking space going to be rated? No, it fucking sucks. I hate that level.
Dude, no one actually wants that. No, like, actual pro player wants that one. We do not want that rated in the top 10. No one wants that.
Not even pro players. No sane person wants the level rated. It looks like a turd on a bad day.
There's a reason that it was made 3 years ago, and there's a reason it's not rated. It's not good looking, okay?
Colin said, gameplay is just as important as visuals. There are too many rated levels with garbage gameplay. Also, fuck the wave. I agree with the wave one. I hate wave.
What? Excuse me, Wave is the only game mode that's fun and hard. That is fun while being hard, except for maybe ship.
It's just hard. Anyway, the gameplay one I feel like is just not an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, that's just a popular opinion.
Yeah.
No one wants to play bullcrap blind transition 4 stars. Like, people would prefer to play better levels.
Literally anyone who's played the game for more than 15 minutes agrees that gameplay is important. Sorrow says the robot game mode sucks. I kind of agree.
Yes, robot sucks.
I mean, it's not like super terrible, but it's like.
But when you make microclick hell, it is. I hate microclicks.
I like it when it's a good timing, but when it's just like tapping your the mouse button for like one millionth of a second, then no. Screw that.
And especially if it could just be substituted with a cube part, just use the cube. If you're gonna use the robot, do something that only robot could do.
SD Slayer says beating demons for content is lazy and effortless. I feel like that depends.
Depends on how you do it. I mean, look at us.
Yeah.
I don't think the way we do it's effortless. I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree with beating demons for content is effortless if it's just a clip.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer that the worst content in this community is just replays.
Yeah, and like with people like Tech and stuff like that, like I'm not gonna watch them beat Annihilation Nation, but they stream and stuff like that, and I like watching their streams.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they're like, they make content, they just upload replays. There's a difference.
Yeah, I feel like if you put in the effort to actually edit it down and make it entertaining, and it's very different. Lake Iverson says Jonathan isn't a good creator. I feel like there's some truth to that. It's definitely an unpopular opinion, but I feel like there's some truth to it. Because visually speaking, Jonathan's levels aren't anything extraordinary.
I disagree with that. I think some of his levels, like Dark Travel, for me, has a cohesive theme and flow, and it makes me
Oh yeah,
feel
I
something.
love Dark Travel. Plus, Dark Travel is the reason I always appear in his levels now. But I feel like a lot of the individually, some of his parts are amazing, but like sometimes a lot of his stuff gets like tiny bit lazy. Like there's a few parts in Future Funk 2 and Future Funk that I really dislike. Same with like Batidi 2 and Batidi 3. Like there are parts that are just meh. But like I feel like a lot of his popularity just comes from the length of levels, honestly.
Yeah, but I remember his levels. You know?
Yeah, they're
like Future Funk. I remember that level. I can't say the same for the 4-star I played an hour ago. I don't remember that level. I think Jonathan's very good at being memorable, and to me, that's really important. I really like
Oh, this one is spicy.
What's up with this?
Stealthor 500 says when the gameplay is done right, Spider is the most fun game mode.
Lol.
Whoa.
Lol. That's not true. Spider sucks. It's basically non-versatile. I mean, it's not. I hate it. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really recall like extremely good Spider gameplay. That's just
Think of the spider part.
like the
go.
only Spider parts I can think of just go up and down. I mean, that's the point of the game mode, but you know.
The most memorable spider part was the first one in Finger Dash that I could possibly remember. There's no other spider part that sticks out to me in my head.
The only Spider part that really sticks out to me as of now that isn't from Innards is the one from Magma Bound, because it shoved a long stick up my ass and I really didn't like it.
I did,
not
yeah.
understand
Actually,
that one.
Magma Bound spider gameplay pissed me off. I'll be real with you.
It's just so unnecessary fast. If you're gonna make fast Spider gameplay, make it timing based and not like Like,
Yeah.
super fast clicking. It's annoying. Okay.
It feels like Osu standard. That's what it feels like when you're playing it. I'm telling you. You have to click way too fast.
Ah, dude. Crit says, Creo is a good artist, but he's incredibly overrated.
I think he's... what do I want to say?
I
kind of
agree
agree.
with this.
Yeah. I just think he gets repetitive. I don't know if he's bad. He just gets repetitive. Like, his songs kind of blend together for me. A lot of the
Yeah,
times.
a lot of, for me, Creo is like, he's a good artist. He definitely is. I have a couple of his songs on my playlist. But the thing about Creo to me is that while he's good, he's not, like, exceptional. He stands out, he does. But a lot of it sounds very samey, and they don't have too much replay value. Like, you can't listen to it over and over again. Fresty says, did I say that name right? I think so. Clubstep sucks and is harder than TOE2. I think everyone thinks.
No!
TOE2 is the easiest demon.
No, it's not, dude. The ship at 70 is the hardest ship in any ROM top level. Easily.
I've never died there.
What do you mean, dude? I died there all the time while I was trying to
I beat it
that.
on phone in 120 attempts. It's easy.
Okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you're wrong, and TOE2 is the hardest level. Except for...
How?
Actually, no, Geometrical Dominator is the hardest level, because I don't know how to do the memory.
I agree with that one.
Memory's impossible.
That's another unpopular opinion I have. I hate Geometrical Dominator. I think
Dude,
it's
that
the
level
worst wrapped-up
sucks.
level.
The worst wrapped up
Thank
level.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Carter says, or Moosh says, hardest part in Bloodbath is Vermilion's ball, and Michigan is one of the easier parts.
That's
What?
the dumbest thing I've ever heard
That
in my
is-
entire life.
The worst opinion I've heard so far. The
Shut
single
up,
worst.
dude.
It's literally just spam. How is that difficult?
No, I can't do ball timings, but Michigan, which also has ball timings, is free. How does that work? I don't know. Dude, I literally hate Michigan, dude. I literally passed it like 12 times or something, and I have like 36,000 attempts.
How?
It's so hard for me. Yeah, literally so hard for me.
Oh, Mood TTV says, majority of extreme demons are literally the same, and the majority of the community are weebs, and it needs to stop. I disagree with the
need to
weeb
stop.
stop. Everyone
Excuse
can
me.
enjoy what they like. I mean,
This is
we're
the
sitting
form
here
of
with
media,
anime
man.
profile pictures.
You see the call, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we're not making a very compelling case for
Yeah.
that, but
Damn. I do agree with the majority of extreme demons being literally the same, though. There's a lot of them that look very similar. But that's
at the
because a
very
lot
least,
of
not memorable.
That's because a lot of creators have very samey styles, and a lot of creators just happen to be in a lot of the same extremes.
Stick out.
Yeah,
That's why.
Speedrun, Sunset Sandstorm, Glide, and Innards.
Mhm.
All of them by Krone and Kaido, but, you know, whatever.
Well, I guess my favorite's by a solo because it's Chronicle Depression, so I guess, you know.
What kind of opinion is that, excuse me?
It's my unpopular opinion. That's right. Chronicle Depression is my favorite level in the entire game.
The Demon List is a cult. I can vouch for this, considering that I owned the Demon List at one point, so I agree.
Unless it's a cult. Correct. No, obviously it's not a goddamn cult.
Obviously not.
Obviously. I mean, otherwise we wouldn't take in, well, I'm not even part of the list here, but they wouldn't take in other opinions and then move stuff based on that. That's not really
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah, exactly. I think the list is ran very well today, although I don't really pay attention much to it. I think it's doing pretty well. I don't agree with it being a cult, though. I think, okay, I take it back. I kind of agree, but I don't think the Demon List, like, the people, part of the Demon List are a cult. I think the people who follow the Demon List is a cult.
Yes! Yes, that's true. They all band together, dude.
Like, the people sucking the dick of Pointer Crate to the point where if you disagree with it, you're literally going to be murdered on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Those
They
are
are
a
a
cult. They are a
Yeah.
cult. 100%.
I mean, any follower, there's always, I'm sure there's cult followers of me and you. There's cult followers of anything, you know? That's just how it goes. But yeah, they definitely have that problem. Garbage.
Kinos should have used the original version of Hell Yes.
I don't care. I didn't listen to the song, so. Yeah.
Oh, the 9 circles turn shouldn't die. I completely disagree.
Shouldn't die? Why?
Literally
As someone-
the worst trend.
Yeah. As someone with bad eyes, I don't want to be looking at pulsating wave for the rest of my life, dude. Just make normal wave gameplay. I don't care.
Yeah,
You know?
don't murder our eyeballs. Brain 8 Ren says Geometry Dash isn't fun to play and hasn't been for a while. I feel like that's just you being burnt
That's a
out on the game.
person. Yeah, that's you being burnt out. That's not an opinion thing, actually.
GDZ Joe, also known as the guy who makes all the transitions, Zodiac was the best #1 demon. Strong disagree.
Actually, and hear me out, I do agree, because it's accessible to players that are just getting into the game, that want to see what the #1 demon looks like. Because it is possible to do the parts without that much practice, which gets people motivated. Is my opinion.
I would argue the same goes for Yatagarasu, though.
How long was that #1 for?
Like a long time, honestly.
I don't think
remember.
it was, actually. I think it was interchanged with Sonic Wave and Erebus a lot.
Yeah, that's true. It was interchanged with Erebus and Sonic Wave, like, constantly, but it was #1 for a while. Colton Scoggin says, Danceman and End Level are my favorite creators. I've never disagreed more in my entire life.
I don't really like End Level. I'll be completely honest with you. I think Dan has gameplay down really well, actually.
Yeah.
I really like Dan's gameplay. Decoration,
gameplay,
nothing special.
Okay,
Go ahead.
this is like my hottest take of the day. I think Danceman is what Taman tried to be when it comes to gameplay. Danceman is just an enhanced Taman. I don't like Taman much, but I see where he goes to and why people like his gameplay. I think Danceman took that and perfected it.
I actually agree with that.
Visually speaking, Danceman has so much more to give. Like, his 2-star level was great.
Yeah, stuff like that showed that he could definitely make really good stuff.
Yeah. My issue with Danceman is that he doesn't do his best for everything. He just pumps out levels to get CP just so he can one day be #1, right? Kind of like what Wiper did in like 1.6-ish. Torch was never a bad creator. I mean, that's objectively wrong considering Torch stole levels.
Yeah, so... That's
So
kind
that's
of my
like-
whole opinion on that, actually.
That's not even an opinion, that's just wrong. 2.0 and 2.2 are way superior to 1.9, and 2.2 should have just been a bug fix. I don't agree with 2.2 being a bug fix, but I agree with 2.0 and 2.1 being better than 1.9.
Well, yeah, I think 1.9 is just nostalgia for the community, not the game at the time,
Yeah.
to be completely honest
Yeah,
with you.
1.9 is a big nostalgia thing. The only thing that makes 1.9 such a massive update was the inclusion of custom music. Like, that's
And
the
the
only thing it
wave,
did.
come on.
You know my stance on wave at this point. Oh, this one's completely different from one of the earlier ones. Maxmer says, Kova Red is actually one of the best levels in the game. Strong disagree.
It's not one of the best levels in the game. It's made for a specific type of person, and if you're that kind of person, congratulations, but it's not one of the best levels in the game.
If you're that type of person, congratulations, your opinion is wrong. Prometheus says, 9 Circles wasn't a bad level trend, it just got overdone. I agree with it, like, slightly.
I like 9 Circles, like, the level for what it is. Like, what a
Yeah.
cool idea, and then bam! A billion other levels.
I think the first, like, couple levels of it were cool. Like, Fairy Dust is pretty neat, Jawbreaker is decent.
It was cool
But-
to see, like, oh, it's in blue now, that's kind of cool. You know, and then, yeah.
Oh shit, change color, holy crap! Oh, I like this one. Davy says 1.9 was really overrated and isn't that great. It was revolutionary, but nowadays is better. But nowadays is better in almost every aspect. Strong agree.
Yes, strong agree. And remember, this is coming from, you know, Aeon, who's been around forever. So if anyone were to be super nostalgic over it, it'd be him. But 1.9,
I'm mostly
really
nostalgic over 1.8, honestly.
well, yeah, but you get
That
my
was my
point.
prime days.
But do you know, you don't want everything to go back to 1.8?
No,
do you?
are you crazy? Hell no. Video Guy says Zaro is a good creator.
Yes.
Is that
I like Zara.
how is that an unpopular opinion? I can understand not liking his style because it's very distinctly him.
It's a style, you know.
But
what I mean?
like he's one of the all-time most popular creators for a reason.
Toxin Lab is awesome.
Toxin Lab is like one of the most recognizable level series in all of GD history. How can anyone think he's a bad creator?
I
Well-
literally don't know.
Well, rather, how is thinking him is a bad creator a popular opinion? That's what I'm trying to say.
To play
Oh,
Speed
this
Force.
one's kind of opposite. The Munch says thinking space should be rated. No.
No.
We've already gone into this. No, it should not. Ever.
Does it state why by any chance?
I would love to hear from anyone with, like, the mental capacity over the age of 3 thinking space should be rated. I want them to explain. Oh, I like this one. Zed Jacko says, Extreme Demons is too broad of a difficulty when taken into consideration how many of them we have. 100%. Okay. Listen up. I think the difficulty spike from Tartarus to Subsonic is broader than the difficulty spike from Stereo Madness to Bloodbath.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Like a top 80 to top 1 is different from the first level of the game to a top 150.
Yeah, because it's literally exponential. So you're
Yeah.
right.
Rob Top is a great developer from Denny. I think RobTop is a good developer. He's just extremely slow and very non-transparent.
Yeah, that's the problem. Very, very non-transparent.
Like, there's a lot of things that, and while I agree that his coding isn't the best, like, I'm not a coding genius. I'm not, like, I don't know any coding, but I can tell his coding is trash.
Yeah,
But
I can tell it's definitely not
GD
simplistic.
Yeah, GD is a passion project that started with him just wanting to code something, right? You can't expect him to be like a Harvard dropout like Bill Gates. Come on. Like, sure, it's not the best, but for what it is, it's really good.
And it works, you know? I mean,
Yeah, it works.
Physics
Like,
are consistent, so...
it works
you know,
like
you get
30% of the time, it's fine. Straight flight, even if creatively placed, isn't gameplay. I mean, it's gameplay.
I mean, it's gameplay. You're playing the game.
Mods should be talented creators. I don't think so.
Why? Like, since all mods do is send levels, all you really need to do is be trustworthy, have standards, and have eyes. So...
yeah. And as far as I know, none of the mods are blind. Some of them are colorblind. Pause is colorblind, but he's not blind. But I feel like the trustworthy thing is just the biggest factor, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to be Picasso to judge art. It's like, sure, if you're a talented creator, you have more insight in how to improve, but it's not your job to tell a creator on how to improve.
That's not a mod's job, yeah.
Thing a lot of mods does as an extra just to help people on their way. But it's not a necessity. It's not one of the criteria to be a mod.
Like, I do that with gameplay, but it's not, like, my job. But, like, as a person, when I see a level that could improve on their gameplay, I'm allowed to talk about that, but that doesn't mean it's my job.
Move triggers were the worst thing added to GD.
No.
No, wave.
They did so much for decoration as well. Don't just focus on the early 2.0 gameplay.
I like how you didn't comment at all. The fact that I said wave was the worst thing added to
Did you? I didn't hear it. What the hell? Come on. Stop. You know my stance on wave by this point, right?
No.
Agree to
What's
disagree
your
on
stance
this.
on wave? I've never
Shut
heard
up.
your stance on it.
Agree to disagree. That's all we can do on this one.
Yeah. This one's interesting to me. Stat Magnet says we don't need 2.2.
I mean, I guess we don't need it, but it wouldn't hurt either, I mean.
My
The
stance on
community would
2.2
like
is
it.
that the additions to 2.2 are going to be like just expanding on the possibilities of the game. Like as it stands right now, GD could literally live forever because there's always more things you can do. But the addition of the new things in GD that are going to be added, like outside of just playing levels like platform mode and such, it just opens so many more possibilities that will just make the game have a longer lifespan.
Yeah. If 2.2 is everything that it's promised, then 2.2 is going to be able to last us forever.
Oh, I like this one. Mika Vivo LOL says, I think that RobTop taking time on 2.2 is good. I agree.
Yes, Rob's taking time to 2.2 is good, if he's actually working on the game, that is.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's up to because he's so non-transparent. That's the thing. But I'd rather him take longer and release a quality update than rush it.
Yeah, definitely. Cappy Nappy says the demon list is actually pretty accurate. I feel like that's kind of biased considering he's on the demon list, but I agree. I agree a lot, actually.
I mean, technically speaking, there is no accurate demon list because every player is different. It's basically just a mixing pot of all the opinions. And so for what it is, I think that's about as good as it's going to get.
Alright, let's end on this one. C-Roy Kabi says, Nobuboy is the most overrated creator of all time and isn't even that good of a player. He's a good player. I agree with him being overrated as hell.
Yeah, I think... I don't really like his collab parts, but some of his, like, the Furious, I think was, like, his peak. He did a lot right in that.
Oh, yeah, I uploaded that recently. I love that level. That was so fun.
And he did a lot, like, for, like, themed solo levels, I think, because that was good.
Definitely.
But I think then after that, you know... I mean, we got God Eater, and I think that did push some limits, but, like, I don't know. It's not really, like, the best level or anything, in my opinion.
Yeah. He's very overrated, in my opinion. Like, if you compare him to a lot of the other, like, top creators, like Knots, JF, Serpunch, Kips, all those people, yeah, he's extremely overrated.
That being said, the fact that he can both play and create is pretty cool, though. That is pretty cool. We don't see a whole lot of that nowadays.
I would never say he's a bad creator, though. We can't really do more. I have an hour, 20 minutes of footage to... Hell yeah.
Have fun with that.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. That was really fun, though. I really enjoyed this. There was a lot of interesting opinions.
I feel like our dynamic could use some work because it's like the first time we've ever called, but I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
For literally like never calling before. I think we did a pretty good job. Go us.
It's gonna be interesting working more in the future, I feel. Because as content creators, as I said on Twitter in the beginning of the year, 2020 is gonna be great. I jinxed that one, but
I don't know, for content creators it is going pretty great. I don't know about the rest of the world though.
Screw the rest of the world. For us people making videos on the internet, we're doing fantastic.
Yeah, well, you know, look at me. Look, yeah, I'm awesome. But
we don't leave the room anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't ever leave, so it's fine.
Hell yeah. So anyway, check out npesta's channel. If you haven't already, I kind of doubt you haven't seen his channel. He's kind of blowing up at the moment.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, check him out. Links in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Say something funny in the comments, like your opinion is wrong. I don't know. Just say something. I don't care. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to eat your greens. Goodbye, everybody.